Singers, songwriters, and authors from all over the world. We are so excited you've joined us, and we're looking forward to having a great time. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure to use the comment section from wherever you're watching to interact during our live shows. We're so excited about our special guests and can't wait to hang out with you. Stream Carolyn's Corner live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and 1071krxp.com.
Hi, it's Carolyn. We're so excited about our special guest tonight, and we're so glad you're here. Get ready. We're going to have some fun. Welcome to Carolyn's Corner. I forgot I was muted the whole time. No wonder you were looking at me funny. Gosh, I said all that and I was muted, wasn't I? Oh boy. Hey,
that's okay. Catch me up.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
To providing our customers with the highest quality of pharmaceuticals and medical equipment. Our products are sourced from trusted and reliable manufacturers, and we never compromise on the well-being of our clients. We offer a wide range of products and services that cater to all your healthcare needs. We also provide free delivery services so that customers can get their medications and medical supplies delivered right to their doorstep. Visit us today and experience the TLC Pharmacy difference. Located at 200 South Hillside Drive.
Thank you, Audrey.
Our phone number is 361-362.
I'm a pantomime.
Give us a call and try TLC Pharmacy for your health and wellness needs.
Oh my goodness.
Take a step back in time at the B-Hop Yogurt Hive, that is, inspired by a 50s style diner located at 301 St. Mary Street, right here in Beeville, Texas, where you can build your own yogurt masterpiece with 9 varieties of delicious yogurt flavors and over 50 varieties of toppings to choose from. B-Hop Yogurt Hive also has delicious froyo sandwiches and root beer floats. So hop on over to B-Hop Yogurt Hive. Fresh, fast, friendly service with an old-time vibe. Check out B-Hop Yogurt Hive on Facebook for their hours and more information. This just in. B Hop Yogurt Hive has 2 new flavors, peppermint patty and pineapple upside down. Craving a burger that'll knock your socks off? Head down to David Garza Burger Depot, Beeville's best. We're slinging fresh, never frozen, 100% beef patties, just like the mighty Trojan. A double patty masterpiece loaded with bacon, grilled onions, jalapenos, double cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, pickles, and buffalo sauce. Made with all fresh ingredients, this is a burger you won't forget. We're open 7 days a week from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call ahead at 361-350-8000 or visit our Facebook page, David Garza Burger Depot, for daily specials. We've got something for everyone's taste buds. Can't decide? We've got you covered. Tuesdays are all about
Almost there.
2 juicy burgers with fries.
We got 3 more my little intros.
I need one of them burgers.
Delicious double chili cheese dog. We proudly
So
support
hungry.
the Beeville Trojans baseball team. Come on now.
Audrey's my friend from Nashville.
Hello, Audrey. Audrey, good to see you.
You're listening to Carolyn's Corner live on
So glad you're here.
107.1 KRXV. Follow along with our live stream on Facebook,
Almost there.
YouTube, and 107.1
You can dance to
KRXV.com.
anything.
Just in the chair. Just in the chair. For real. That's the extent of my dancing.
Welcome to Carolyn's Corner,
Welcome.
featuring singers, songwriters, and authors from all over the world. We are so excited you've joined us, and we're looking forward to having a great time. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure to use the comment section from wherever you're watching to interact during our live shows. We're so excited about our special guests and can't wait to hang out with you. Stream Carolyn's Corner live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and 107.1KRXV.com.
Hey guys, are you ready to get your Monday night?
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Right now.
Good evening, Beeville and surrounding areas, and welcome to Carolyn's Corner. I am so glad you're all here tonight because so am I on this beautiful Monday night, and I am in beautiful downtown Beeville. Folks, I'm super excited about our show tonight. You know what? I'm always excited about our show because I am so blessed to have these wonderfully talented people joining us, and it never stops. It just gets better and better and better. So with that being said, my guest has been waiting a while. For those of you who are not on our Facebook, you can't see her, but she is on the screen next to me. Please give a big warm welcome. And I just realized I forgot something. To Ma Bell.
Hello, everybody.
Awesome. Great, Ma. It's going to be weird. Okay, I got you. Ma, I am so glad you are here. And you know what? I was able to take advantage of that lapse in time a while ago when I messed up. I didn't mess up, y'all. I'm a professional. Not really. I'm really not. But you
really are.
Anyway, I went ahead and said everything to public, so I got ahead of this. That never happens. So, Ma, why don't you start off this show tonight, sweetie? First of all, welcome. I'm so glad you're here.
I'm here in your corner.
Oh, thank you. Why don't you start off by please telling us a little bit about yourself, whatever you'd like to share, honey. Go right ahead.
Okay. I think to start out with, most people want to know how I got from being where I was to here. And actually, I think music's always been a passion for me. And my grandfather was a minister, and I played piano in the church and went to nursing homes and things like that with him. And then as I grew up, I did play for some bands, and I was in high school band. But I never thought I was good enough to be a performer or entertainer. And I went through a lot of bad stuff, and I ended up writing my first song when I was ready to check out. And so that song's become quite important to me. It's called Oh, What a Friend. And instead of checking out, I wrote my first song and started going to Nashville, met Ruth Bam there on the screen. We've had a lot of adventures, and they've been so kind. She's actually taken me under her wing. And I've spent a lot of time when I go to Nashville staying with Ruth. And so,
Hold on,
yeah.
let me see if I can get this fixed. I'm too loud. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to, and let me turn my volume down just a little bit. Okay. Wow. So you were ready to check out. Now, That's unbelievable. I mean, really, and you know what? If you've been watching the show, and I know you have, I try to touch on that subject every single week because I mean, it just goes to show you that depression, anxiety, and whatever you're dealing with affects everyone. I mean, and everybody. Oh, there. Yeah, Caden says he hears an echo. Let me see if I can fix that. Hold on. Hi, Caden. So glad you're here, sir. Let me see here.
Hi, Caden.
I know he's here. Let me
I
see.
see him.
Hello, can you still hear the echo? Is it better now, sir? I don't hear it now. Y'all let me know, please. We want to make sure I'm echoing. What in the world? Let's see here. Brett, are you hearing an echo? Can you help me fix it? Let's see. Sorry about that. It's me.
You are fine.
I'm echoing. Like y'all want to hear me twice. Poor people. Okay, let me turn it down here. Okay, let me try it again. Can you still hear me well?
I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Can you
Okay,
guys?
I think that was mine. Hello, hello. Hello. Check. Why do they say check? Why? Instead of just saying hi. Hello. Let me try it one more time. Okay. Kaden, how's that? Better? Okay. I don't know if the yes means better or the yes means it's still there. We'll find out. Okay. I don't hear it anymore on my end, so that's good. Sounds better. Awesome. Okay. Sorry about that, Mom.
You're okay.
So you were at a point in your life where you had enough and you felt like the only way out was to check out. And wow, you know, that's incredible because it honestly, I try to tell people you're not alone in whatever you're dealing with because, you know, majority of the population has gone through a point in time in their lives when either they were very severely depressed, you know, maybe not to that point first of, you know, but a lot of us, them are, because I've dealt with depression. I still do it sometimes.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I am so glad you shared that with us. So, so you did not, thank God, and you went to Nashville and, you started pursuing your passion that you tell us about that.
I didn't right away because I went through a lot of health stuff and I was taking care of everybody else. But I was going once a year to the songwriter festivals. And so, you know, I started meeting a lot of friends there and I began loving Nashville. My dream was the Opry from a child.
Right.
And so, but I always did this doubt thing that I wasn't good enough to do that stuff. But once I started going every week, and then there was a DJ that believed in me and taught me how to run sound and all of that. So, but it's been a long walk. It's been several years now of going and my motto is never too old to dream because I started late. But I have a lot of people to thank for that because even though I didn't believe in myself, people like Ruth, Caden, many people have believed in me when I couldn't believe in myself. And so I think a lot of their beliefs in me has kept me going when things have gotten tough. And but I didn't go right away. I started becoming all kinds of characters in karaoke contests before I got the confidence to actually sing on stage. I would be ZZ Top or I would dress like Lady Gaga or whatever. And when I got in costume, I would become that person because I learned that was part of my score. And so lately, God's actually been dealing with me to share the costume. And I think it's because when you get in costume, you're really totally free because you believe people are looking at this and not that. But it's funny, I'm finding that God's actually using the costume in some of my shows. Like everybody's like, what are you doing and why? You know, so yeah, and it's been a great thing.
It opens up the dialogue and gives you an opportunity to spend it. Like, so my eye. Oh yeah, go please, I'm sorry. So you started out doing the karaoke, you're wearing costumes, which is so cool because we're about to start our big youth karaoke show on Friday, and we're implementing the youth on some, you know, props and things because I think that it's so great. And you know what, I didn't even think of that, but it allows people a great point, because it allows people to be someone else. And who doesn't want to be that someone? And it's something good dealing with a lot of stress and anxiety and depression. You know, our goal is to try to get them put there or even if they're there and just smile. They don't have to sing, but just at least smile.
about it, they can come up on that stage once we get it really going and meet somebody else. And I think that's a beautiful thing. So you went to Nashville and you started making connections and you had people that believed in you. Well, how long was it until you, oh, hold on, I'm so sorry. I got to interrupt you because I see a very special guy here, another very special person, Mr. Bob Beckley. Hi, Bob.
Hi, Bob.
And he's also a singer-songwriter, and he is so talented. And let me go ahead and shout out to everyone. I want to say hi to Caden Gordon, who is the best promoter ever, and thank you for promoting Ma Bell and for sending all these talented people our way. And I also want to give a big shout out to make sure I'm not Audrey Brown, which is a good friend of yours, I'm guessing, right? Please, well, for me, I sure did. And let me see if I'm making sure I don't miss anyone. If y'all want to say hi, don't be shy. Come on and say hi. So, how long did it take after that? I see you had people that believed in you and encouraged you and inspired you. How long after that until you finally said, you know what, I can do this. I'm going to write my first song.
Well, I actually thought that first song, actually, the night that I was going to check out, God gave me a visit there. I wouldn't have written that song, but I thought that would be my one and only song. And I took it to Nashville, and other people, I didn't have enough to really go to writers' things. And so Popcorn Cornelius gave me one of his songs, and Ruthie Steele gave me one of hers, and then I sang mine. And I still remember the first time I went on that Red Rooster, I can remember holding on to the stool, like, please hold me up, because I couldn't believe I was in Nashville. I started having the dream of the Opry as a kid. My parents would take me to the Opry when I was a kid, and they had all of the fun stuff. It was an amusement park back in that day, and they had the Hee Haw show. And that's where the dream of performing actually came from. I was sitting on that bench and I told my dad, I want to be on that stage. And he just looked at me like, well, maybe. I haven't made it there yet, but it's still my dream. And so I think a lot of times, like when I do some of these podcasts, the one thing I like to touch on is I like to encourage people that don't have the dreams or don't think they're good enough. You have to do it kind of for the joy and keep believing, because if you keep believing, you'll keep working towards your passion. There's times it's hard and you want to quit, but I don't think I would even have that option at this point.
We love you all. Can you hear me okay?
Not real good.
I don't want to turn it up too loud because I'm afraid. Can y'all hear me okay out there? Is that better?
I can hear you a little bit better.
Okay. And notice why we probably have feedback because I had it on the wrong setting. Hey, Greg, I was just testing the system, making sure. I got interrupted again, and that's another great $7 and we all had to go. Thank you for being here. I'm so glad you guys are here. I really am. And I hope you know that I'm sincere when I say it means the world to me to have everybody here. While y'all are here, let's say y'all, I'm sorry, it's the Texas thing. Make sure you like, comment, and share. And by the way, if you are so inclined, or just let me know, you can even donate stars to Carolyn's Corner to help us keep doing what we're doing. What is very little bit, like under $1, $2 add up, and really good. Not pressuring y'all, you don't have to. But I would appreciate it. Go ahead, sweetie. Go ahead, Mom.
Um,
You, how much longer after this was it that you wrote that song the first one? Just right when you got there, right?
I didn't hear that. I'm sorry.
Can you hear me okay?
There you are. Yeah.
Okay. So you wrote the first one. What was the name of it again? That was Little Friend We Had?
The first song that I wrote, Oh, What a Friend.
Oh, what a friend. What a beautiful title. I love that. You know what? We can go out and go to a different leaders. Why don't we start at the beginning? Let's switch and play that song first so they can get an idea where you started at. You know what I mean? And where
Yeah.
you were at in your life. And then you have these beautiful angel people that believed in you, and that's how I feel. I really do. Because you can't it's almost impossible to do it on our own. You know, it keeps everyone coming together to accomplish our dreams and our goals. And I'm eternally grateful. And I know you are. I can see it in your eyes. So, you want to tell us about little things they have, and I know you told us a lot about it. Do you want to add anything else to it? Go right ahead about the song before we play it.
Well, yeah, when I wrote that song, there was so much feeling in it. And it was actually about how I really only had one friend at that time that I could call out to it. You know, I was calling out to the Lord. And I mean, it was a clear no, I'm not done with you. And he's still not done with me. I have gone through so much, even in the last month, I've had a bad surgery. But
Yeah.
he's not done with me, and he wants to use me for better. And I believe my ministry is probably encouraging, you know, because a lot of people go through that whole I'm not good enough, and they go through so much depression and anxiety, and are afraid to step out of their comfort zone and even try. So I do that a lot in my shows. You know, I try to bring that point across that you are good enough, and it's never too late to start.
We made it. I absolutely agree with that. That's exactly how I feel. Because for years I had real, you know, I knew I had a talent and a gift for a team, but I wasn't, you know, just, you know, when you have people criticize you, you'd rather a different side of the story. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's true. Maybe I agree with them on that. You know, God said, there you are, just give it some time. We'll work on you. We'll work on you. So let's go ahead and play this song. And this is what, and the reason I'm here to make sure I don't say the name wrong. Roll Water Free.
Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we're going to go. I'm just dropping everything today. I already broke one tail. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I do like that word. Without making you wait anymore, how about let's play what a friend I have, right? That's what I'm saying, right? I'm sorry. Oh, what a friend. Well, I'm going to love this already. I want to listen to the lyrics, and you may know, because I want to soak in those words and not see the words carefully, because especially if you're going through something and you need that encouraging support, I have a very good feeling that this is what you just had. Okay, here we go. Oh, What a Friend by Ma Bear.
Thank you.
I've not seen a Nashville before, so this is my first time, so thanks for allowing me the opportunity to sing here. In my hour of weakness, you showed yourself to me. You held thought I'd share that one that I wrote.
Wow, good job.
I look
love
at
it.
that. I look at that video and I even see where the confidence has changed and where I've gone from way back then to here. It's kind of really amazing to watch the difference, I think.
Absolutely. I mean, I could just went to the school there. I mean, how scary is it? Because, just like the first time I ever sang, even just one of my original songs, I was so scared because I was like, what if they don't like it? What if they don't want this? What if, what if I mess up? And then I start thinking, well, if I mess up, they're not going to know it because it's the original song. That's what they made me feel better. Wow. I love it. It was beautiful. Very, very
We've
beautiful.
actually, that one we've actually recorded it last year and did a more upbeat version to that. I'll have to send it to you and let you hear the new version. It's a lot different. It sounds like Snoopy. Like instead of like that, it's kind of like a little bit of a Snoopy song.
Well, I would love to have again. Wow, that was loud. There's like a monster in here with me. Hold on, let me turn this down a little bit. Can you hear me okay, hon?
I can hear you. Yes.
A little bit because I had a loud section here. All right, so that's beautiful. Good job, man.
Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful. Great song. Isn't it cool when you write your first song and you say, well, I mean, it just inspires you, especially if it comes out good. You're like, wow, it can do that. You know what I mean? As long as, not. It's cool.
I honestly didn't see me ever writing another one. I thought that was it.
And look at you now. How many have you written now?
Oh my goodness. I've written several now. I'm like, I've got several co-writers too that we've written together, which have done very well. I believe we've got 8 platinum and 6 gold. And I think we've written more than that. We have music that we haven't even released yet. And there's more coming. So it's fun.
What the noise is? You have a dog over there barking?
No.
Maybe. Hold on, we need to play our hands real quick. Folks, we'll be right back.
Okay.
From Vino, Texas, and playing across the coastal band, we are Dale, 107.1 KRXB. This is 107.1 Dale, KRXB, Vino, Texas.
We can step back in time. It's hot nuclear, that is, inspired by a 50 located at 301 St. Mary Street, right here in the build your home. There's 9 varieties of delicious water players and over 50 varieties of toppings to choose. You hot building, speak with this here. Well, come over to the hot building. Sad, friendly service with a full time live. Check out Bean Hot Yogurt Hive on Facebook for their hours and more information. You just in, Bean Hot Yogurt Hive has place you commit to him and pineapple exciting. Never put it playing like the city folk. Patty Master exploded with Texas videos. He was 2,000 old. Fresh ingredients. This is a burger you won't forget. Open 7 days a week from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. All of that mystery girl turns for zero is now this part of the city. These songs are really everyone. And the three that you say they're about the person. This burger was wise and good for this was fortunate. And on Friday, this is good. Good beef dog. And but before the he built something, he's like the guards of deep pleasure. What is thing? You're listening to Carolyn on 107.1 KRFC. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Carolyn's Corner. And I want to give a huge shout out to our wonderful sponsor, Well, our brand new sponsor is David Garza Burger Depot. He just became our sponsor last Monday, right after the show. We went over there. Thanks to Fred, the owner of the station, Fred Mahone. And y'all, I've eaten their food. It is so good, like it's so good. You wouldn't even believe it. I never lie about food. It is so good. Y'all need to go over there and see him. And of course, for dessert, tomorrow, make sure you go to the V-Hawk Yogurt Hive and get you some yummy yogurt. I think they're over tomorrow. I'm so grateful to our sponsors. Thank you all so much. Shout out to David Garza and his family. It's the David Garza Burger Depot. They're bringing the Burger Depot back. It's been here forever, and it's closed down for a while, but now they're nice. Folks, I am right here in the studio of Valley 7.1, and I am live with Miss Ma Bell. Ma Bell, something like that. So let's get back to the music, Ma. The next song I was going to play, and I want you to tell us all about it, okay? What inspired you, anything you'd like to share about it. And I probably cannot pronounce it. I think it's Baki Barn. Is that right?
Yes, and that's a hilarious little tune. I was driving down to Adams, Tennessee with little Ruth Brown, and we seen a barn smoking, and I wasn't thinking about it being tobacco, and I went into this, we've got to get them help, and we need to call 911. And it was a tobacco barn, and she just let me think that. Well, then later on, she says, that was so funny, we need to make a song. So my imagination went crazy. Like a matter of fact, when I wrote that, she says, you've got to make that a song. I'm like, that's not a song. And they directed me to Bob McGilpin. They're like, if anybody can make that a song, it'll be Bob. And so he made it a talking, singing kind of a song. And I love it now. I love to do it. But I'm like, I have no idea where that imagination was at the time I wrote that. And so he helped me put the music to it, and it became a song.
Very nice. Tobacco Barn. I'm hearing something tell me to sleep. Hold on, let me fix this again. Hold on, I don't know why. I mean, what in the world? It's Tobacco Barn, right?
Tobacco Barn, yes.
Okay. You thought it was on fire, but it was actually a tobacco barn, which I've never heard of in my life. So this is going to be interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, and this has your co-writer, tell me his name again.
Bob McGilpin.
Bob McGilpin?
He's out of Nashville, and he's one of the very best in the business.
All right. Well, aren't you? That's so great that you got in. So, folks, here we go. Let's hear this. I'm really excited. I have no idea what it's going to be about. Here is Tobacco Barn. I love the title.
Be ready to laugh, you all.
Well, I drove down to Adams, Tennessee. Saw an old barn smoking. It was on fire as far as I could see. Had no clue there was tobacco in the barn. Just knew that there was trouble down on the farm. What happened next, I was truly distressed. An old polecat was near. I could tell by his scent. We didn't have to guess where he might be. As I looked down, he was right next to me. And I found myself scared looking around. I was so startled by a growling sound. Got so scared I started climbing a tree, realizing an old grizzly was fast after me. Now that grizzly thought he was so smart as he started to climb. I felt my heart a-racing. I thought that I would die. Well, that bear looked at me, I looked at him, not sure what to do. So fed that grizzly tobacco leaves, more than just a few. Soon my feller was calling me in. I said not yet as I slipped and fell on a limb. Couldn't believe what happened next, but I can say it was a day of trial and test. Soon I looked into the eyes of a snake, wondering Was it gonna be my fate? Or if I'd, when I saw my pants had a tear, realizing this was all that I could bear. Now that bear, that polecat, and that old snake, it was time for them three to finally meet their fate. So I heard my feller's gun, I started to pray, and decided now time to call it a day. Now cook them critters on the farm while the fire is rising in that old barn.
Wow, I gotta mute myself. I learned it. I loved it. And you know what I was thinking the whole time I was watching the video, which was so good? You know what? This would appeal to the kids as well. I think kids would really like this. You could make a book out of it easily. Make those pages, those video, the video, and make it into a book. Just for kids. I think it's adorable. I think kids would love this. Something to think about, Mom. I think it'd be great.
I think
Mom,
that'd be,
yeah. She said, me and I always have an interesting time together. I love it. I love it.
oh, we do.
First of all, Sarah Cox is here, our great friend. Thank you, Sarah, for being here. Mwah.
Hi, Sarah.
Yes, and Tia Timmons is here. Excuse me. Let me get this out of the way. Hello, Tia. I'm so glad you're joining us. Her husband, Michael Parker will be coming on the show soon, and I have no idea when. Do you remember when I was like, it's like, oh yeah, there's so many, but there aren't so many. I can't remember. So one week at a time. Happy to say that we are now booking into October. Can you believe that? I'm less grateful.
Wow.
Yeah, thanks to Kate and Marie and Eric and everybody else that's sending me people. Thank you so much. I'm so glad y'all are here. Thank you, sweetie, for joining me. Cute. I mean, really cute. I liked it, and I was over here laughing, but that was what came to my mind about the kids. I was like, the children's book too. I mean, the kids would laugh. You could read that to the kids at the school, the library, just as Ma Bell could read that, I should say. But,
I
and I
can
think
see that. Yeah.
that you could bring some smiles to their faces. And what cracked me up too, you said polecat, and I have not heard polecat since I was a kid. My daddy called him polecat.
People don't know a lot what that is, but now my family are from Kentucky, so that's where I learned the terminology for polecat.
Hold on. Right. Let me just have this. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. So that's where you learned it. Okay, that's cool. You just don't hear it very often anymore. Oh, I may be wrong. I probably am. There's been a few times. Okay, a lot of times I'm always wrong. And if I'm wrong, I'd be like, well, here we go again. Another mistake. Is the polecat the same as a skunk, or is it something different?
Same as a skunk.
Okay.
Chewy.
Yeah, because for real, my daddy called it polecat. And when I was a kid, I didn't know. I got this polecat, but I'm like, that's so funny. That caught my ear right away. It's just you. I'm perfect children's story too. For real. You need to think about that, I think. It's my thought.
I think it's a good idea, really. What do you think, Ruth? I think it's a great idea.
I haven't seen Ruth say anything, have I? Where is she?
She's Audrey. I call her Ruth. I'm going to confuse you.
Neither is. Hey, Audrey, don't you think? I think that would be really cute. And you know what you could even do? Just a thought. You could get the book, make a book with the same picture, and just sing it and have the kids follow. That would be so. I'm always about trying to get kids to learn and be, focused and laugh. So this would be like a cute kid story. Well, maybe not the tobacco. Now,
And actually, you're actually giving me another idea because I'm wanting to take and go to some nursing homes and stuff. So I think it would be good to maybe visit elementaries and do a few things with kids. I love working with kids, and a lot of times I can bring like hulas and limbos, and So I think it would be really fun to do some kid things. I think you've got a very good idea there. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I don't know what this means, echoing or what this, I hear it, what's going on here. Yeah, I think that'd be great. You're so welcome. Let me know how it goes. I'm excited for you even more now. Like, geez, our friend, so many other authors that we've had on, they do July, I think, or that. Yeah, you say July for Michael. Thank you. It's on my calendar, I promise. Because you have no memory. I have no memory. I used to have a memory that I forgot where I put it in the house, and I didn't have to look for it every time I go. I
Well,
don't
then
write
I'm not in
down.
that boat by myself, right?
Yeah, no, not at all. Not, my God. Wow, I like that song. That was really, really cute. And folks, that one is Tobacco Barn. I
The
said
Becky
Tobacco
Barn. Yeah.
Barn. And back in the day, they would call it tobacco. Give them my tobacco. They did. They called
Tobacco, yeah, tobacco. And it's funny because like I said, I really didn't see it as a song at all. And I'm starting to get comments that people like that one. So I have a feeling it's going to be a staple in my set.
Yes, I absolutely think you should. Because first of all, main thing to me is people need to smile. People want to laugh. And that's going to make them smile. And they'll be like, where is this going with this song? I think if you're not, you should absolutely include it. I like it. I really like it. I think it's cute. Very cute. And it's easy to sing along. You can even put the lyrics in the karaoke video, really. Lyrics up on the screen and have people sing along with you, and get them involved. That's what I'm always trying to do with our shows. Try to get them included. Come on, I can't do this by myself. Come on, sing along, especially the kids. If they're old enough to read, I can just picture that. They would love that. The only thing I'm worried about is the word tobacco. I don't know if that would be an appropriate. You may have to change it to something else. Like for the kids, maybe replace it with, I don't know, something else.
I don't know. We could maybe even revise that a little bit, maybe.
Absolutely, it would work. I love that. Thank God, Mom. That's so beautiful. Now, great job, Mom.
You got it. You got it.
You know the saying that somebody told me years ago. Said I'm a poet, didn't know it. Look at my shoes, no, couldn't show it. I don't even know where it is. Let's keep going. So the next song, man, let's see. You know what? I'm going to save the Christmas one for last, okay?
Which one?
I'm going to save that Christmas one for last, I think. How's that?
Okay.
Then let's go. And I told her what order, folks, and then I completely changed it. And once I hear them, I'm like, oh, yes. Let's try, I know this is going to be a deep subject. America, She Cried. What do you think about that? Tell us about that one, Mom.
Well, there's a lot to America She's Crying. I actually started writing that song like years ago. And the song itself, when I started writing the original lyrics, I was upset about all the child trafficking and stuff like that. And that song has never ever meant to be political, although people think that it is. What ended up happening was I put the lyrics aside and I got COVID. And when COVID happened, I got it. And I came across those lyrics, and all of a sudden everything had changed. And honestly, I think the lyric speaks for themselves because I don't think it's about political. It's about how our country is crying. And, a lot of stuff changed, and it was just really hard going back to even depression and stuff. And so I'm like, I need to do something with that. So I started rewriting them. And of course, then I couldn't go to the studio, because of all of the COVID. And so I sent it to my co-writer, Bob McGilpin, and he put he put the music and he tweaked a few of the words, and we were able to release it with him singing it. And it's done very well. It's hit platinum 3 times. And but yeah, I think that's out of the ones that I've written, that's one of my favorite ones. The other ones were taking it back. But anyway, yeah, that's what it was about. It ended up being about the country's crying, and it's like it talks about, how we need to put God back in our country. And that's what I meant. It was more about the actual country crying but it came out around election time. But it came out when God wanted it to come out because, I mean, it sat for 4 years. And
Oh, and you know what? To me, it's true. I agree with it. I didn't even hear the whole thing here. America's surprised, but it's true. We're still facing so many struggles and just so many uncertainties and scary times. I mean, really, it is scary. And that's why I love that we're coming together, even in this format or any other format, because people are scared. People are afraid. What's going to happen next? Oh, Marie is here. I'm so glad she's here.
hello?
Marie, yes, she's a dear friend, and she's also been helping me. I call her my assistant because if it wasn't for her, she's so wonderful. I'm telling you. She helps with the calendar. She schedules all kinds of incredible games. She's not scared to approach anybody. I just look, a huge thing. And she does it. I'm just like, wow. Marie, thank you for being here, sweetie.
That's awesome. Hi, Marie.
Yeah, she's great. She is she's the author I was telling you about. She just finished
Oh, wow.
this book. Yeah, so
Nice to meet you.
yeah, I just finished the book and I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud of her. I can't wait to just get it on cover. She's putting quotations from some of these singers that she meets because the book is based on her little mini chihuahua where he goes and he becomes a country music star. And unfortunately, he passed away last year, so this is also a tribute to him. I'm so proud of her. So let's go ahead and play. Excuse me, I'm sorry. America She Cries. Y'all listen to it. I know I'm going to. Anything else you want to say about it, Mom, before we?
Yeah, the patriotic songs that we do are actually on Spotify, Apple, and all that. If anybody wants to go there and listen, I think Freedom Truckers and We're Taking It Back and America She's Crying's all on Spotify.
Very good. You can stream it right on Spotify. Makes it so much easier. Okay, here we go. America,
Here we go.
Is it She Cries or She's Crying? Because I have She Cries written down.
America She's Crying.
Which I looked at it wrong. Sorry.
Yeah, you're okay.
Here we go, folks.
What's happened to America? She used to be so strong. The things that she's now seeing, they are so very wrong. Her people need to stand together and put up a good fight. Her morals and her constitution have been compromised. America's seeing many things she thought she'd never see. Now she is wondering who will her next leader be. Will they be corrupt or will they keep our country free? Only time will tell and we'll just have to wait and see. America, she's crying. Keep standing tall, let's give it all we've got. America, she's crying. Let's take our country back, 'cause we the people are the boss. It's time for us as a nation to finally say enough is enough. America, she's crying. As a backbone stand together even when the times get tough. America is wondering what will happen next. Can she survive the hard times as she faces many tests? It's time now as a nation we take some time today. Believe in God we trust as we bow our heads and pray. America, she's crying. Keep standing tall, let's give it all we've got. America, she's crying. Let's take our country back, 'cause we the people are the boss. It's time for us as a nation to finally say enough is enough. America, she's crying. Have some backbone, stand together even when the times get tough. It's only with God's help that we can turn this around. If we follow Him, He'll put us back on solid ground. God will one day show us we have nothing to fear. When we place our faith in Him, He'll dry every tear. America, she's crying. America, she's crying. America, she's crying. Oh, stop your crying.
That's a, I like, that is.
Thank you.
So welcome, right to the point. It is so true, and I love the graphics that y'all use. I like, I especially like the graphic where you had all the different walks that you put together, because all of the things that we're dealing with is affecting all of us, the healthcare workers, the construction, you know. And I really like the way you did that. Great job, man. That was beautiful, beautiful.
Now, Audrey made that video.
Good job, Audrey.
And since that's been done, that's the version that Bob did. But I actually did go and perform that myself in studio. So I actually have my version that's a tad different. And so I enjoyed playing them both.
Yeah, it's a really good song.
Thank you so much.
Oh, well. And you know, you've seen the show because I've noticed that there is definitely a trend as far as people, you know, you talked way back about, you know, during COVID and all of this, and that was just a quite a fact. So very true. That's what Marie said. But that affected everyone, and it also affected musicians and singer-songwriters. The majority of it is in a negative way, but then I do see a lot of singers and songwriters that never wrote before, never sang before, never played. They found their passion during COVID. So, you know,
Yes.
And they would have never otherwise done it. I can tell tonight because they were too busy trying to make a living, you know, and they were, you know, yeah, I believe that everything's for a reason. I just feel so bad for all those that we lost, you know, wow, it's beautiful. I love it. Let me put that comment on the board, Marie. Thank you for that. Marie is so great. Quite a fact.
Thank you, Marie.
Yeah, thank you, Marie. I'm so glad you're here. Oh, let us go. Kind of on the same vein here. Let's go with your song. I'll listen to it a few seconds. I was so busy today. Marie, I'm sorry I haven't responded to your message. I saw it, but I was busy. Get back to you as soon as I can, honestly. I'm going, oh, okay, it'll be all right. So let's play the song Freedom Truckers. Tell me about that. My dad was a truck driver, so this is going to be very special in my heart. Go ahead and tell us about it, Mom.
Well, and that was such a blessing. What happened was I was going to the Freedom Truckers event, and then I ended up getting the blessing to perform because we had written that song. And that was inspired by, before our truckers was doing that, they were, the truckers in Canada were going through a lot. And I was following a lot of that stuff because I couldn't do anything else. And so, then started the trucker song. And again, Bob helped me finish that. And so we took it to the truckers, and it was the best thing ever because I actually made copies of CDs. I got to perform it on stage, but I actually went in the meet of the truckers and went and talked to them and signed CDs and handed them to them, and they are the best. I still am friends with a lot of them, and one of my main friends is Irva, and he's from Hawaii, and he does ministry all throughout the United States. He's going to every state, and then he'll go back to Hawaii. So he's at like state 46, and then he's going home. But we stay in touch, and he's the best guy ever. And I'm so blessed by his friendship. But he really believed in what we were doing with the truckers music. And so he took me under his wing and actually walked me and introduced me to all of them. And it was really pretty cool to be able to do it. But the truckers song is actually for the truckers. I mean, a lot of people didn't stand up for what they believe in, but the truckers did. And they can make a difference. And so, yeah, I would have loved to go to Washington with them, but I didn't get that opportunity. But
You got to perform for them. I promise you that's amazing. I think that is an incredible opportunity. I bet I would have had goosebumps. I mean, because that is a very important task. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. But Marie said, you're welcome. Carolyn, why is it so hard to hear you? Can you hear me better now, Marie? Can you hear me now? If you can hold on. Is it better? I'm up there.
you've been coming and going. Sometimes you're clear and sometimes you're muffly.
Jealous. There's no jealous. So let's go ahead and play through them seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited about this. Here we go. Let's pray that y'all can hear it okay. No too muffled. Check, check, check. The same page. The same, I don't know what I'm saying. Audio input.
Okay, let me try it again. Is that better, Marie? I switched my audio input.
That's better.
Better, Mom? But I'm getting some echo
That's
now.
better.
Hold on, let me turn me down. Let me turn me down. No, you can't go. I'm going to turn myself down. Get it? That was so silly. Not even funny. No, you're not. Whatever. You didn't get the job. You're turned down. I don't know. Trying to think of something. I can't think of anything to turn myself down. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Marie. Thank you for letting me know. Y'all, yeah, please let me know, everybody out there, because if it's not sounding right and there's no way I know. I just keep on talking. Boy, I can talk. I'll just keep on going till the cows come home. All right, here we go. So this one is
Freedom Truckers.
It sounds Freedom Truckers by Ma Bell. Here we go.
Freedom truckers came the road, racing down the highway with a heavy load. Nothing gonna stop us, rain, wind, or snow. North, south, east, west, no place we don't go. The freedom truckers, if you don't like who we are or what we do, truck you! Freedom truckers, the highway is our home. An all-night truck stop, we eat and hit the road. Diesel and coffee, we never back it down. We look out for each other when Smokey is around. The freedom truckers, if you don't like who we are and what we do, truck you! Men and women, hearts and souls of steel. We'll load it up and move the world all on 18 wheels. Freedom truckers, you may not know our names, but in a world without us, nothing be the same. So wheels keep turning through snow, wind, and rain. Keeping the world running is our claim to fame. We're freedom truckers, if you don't like who we are or what we do, truck you! Freedom truckers, rock you! Freedom truckers, truck you! Freedom truckers.
my gosh. That is so clever. So clever.
It's so fun. I actually added, when I sing it, I actually add a Ma Bell part. And in that instrumental, I go, breaker, breaker, 10-4, put your pedal to the floor, fighting for freedom with your fist in the air.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
it.
So
I
when
love it.
when I perform it, I do it that way. But
Oh my gosh.
the video is so
That
fun.
is
And
good.
Ruth did the
Yeah.
video. Well, I call her Ruth, but she's Audrey, but on her screen. But she did that video too. Yeah.
Good job. Honestly, good job. And I like that truck you. Oh my gosh, that's so clever. That is so clever. Good job on that video, Audrey, for real. That was excellent. Excellent. Wow, I really, really like that. I just wanted to interrupt for just a moment because if I don't do this now, I'll forget. Okay. So we do have one more song from you, but I don't want to forget this because coming up next Monday, I know Sunday is Easter. I can't even believe that, isn't it? Next Sunday is Easter. How in the world is that possible? Where did the year go? I mean,
It
what
just
happened?
flew by.
It really did. How can it be Easter? Like, honestly, I feel like we just had Easter. Anyway, Sunday is Easter next Sunday. So, wow, that's crazy. So on Monday, we are going to have Robbie Comas is coming back to the show. Comas. I always may pronounce it wrong. He's been on the show once, but this time he's coming back to the radio station, to our studio here, and he'll be playing live acoustically. And I'm so excited.
Awesome.
He'll be on at 7:30. So make sure you mark your calendars. You don't want to miss it. He's such a great, great guy. All of you artists are so great. I mean, honestly, I am beyond blessed. You know how it just blows my mind. It's like, how in the world? I mean, it's like I'm meeting all of these fabulously talented people, and just to be able to hang out with you, Ma Bell, and all of these great people. Really, it's an honor. It is. I mean, who would have ever thought it? God said, you're going to do this. And I'm like, really?
Well,
I don't think I can do
I'm going to flip that back on you too, because a lot of times you guys don't get the credit you deserve. I'm blessed because you actually give us a platform and help us get our name out there.
Oh, how sweet.
A lot of people would never get heard if it wasn't for you, and the interviews.
Well, it's real important for me. And my friend Paul and I came up with the idea. I came up with it really because I'm a songwriter, and I'm like, how do you get your songs to people? Even if it's not somebody to record it or a big radio, how do you just let people hear them? Because they can't just sit here forever. And I thought, well, I'm the only one that nobody ever heard, really the songs. And I'm like, no, this is a problem. So I thought for sure there's thousands and millions of shows like this, but there's not. So I'm so glad that we're doing it, and honored beyond belief. Really, I am. So we do have one more song from you, beautiful. And thank you for that. That's so sweet of you, honey.
Thank you for having me on before I forget.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm so glad we finally got to have you on. It feels like it was forever, right? And y'all, I'll be honest with you. Ma Bell, when you first spoke to me, I didn't know exactly. So I wasn't really sure. I was like, I don't know if it'd be a good fit, but I'm so glad that you said, what you did. And because you know how hard that is for me to say no to anybody. It is the hardest thing, because I am like, look at me. I am a nobody. I'm just a nobody. Ooh, I love that song. I don't know if you've heard that song, but it's a really good song. You know what I mean? But, I try to maintain some type of, it's hard. It's really hard. I'm like, it's only been one other person that's happened with. But I am so glad that you're here. I really, really am. I'm so glad. Thank you.
I'll tell you, that is something too that people, when they see the hat, I'm a different kind of comedy, and people automatically assume. I wanted to bring that point up. They automatically assume I stand up, and I'm like, no, I'm not. What happens to me is I animate through music, and I become funny. But when I do these, I'm pretty much me. But when the music moves me to a different level. But I really am not the stand-up comedian that everybody says. But I call myself maybe a comic with a message, something, because I really think that I'm here to encourage people. And
I agree. And you know what? Music is one of the best ways. Yeah, because music can transcends everything, I think. So if you can get, you see a lot of comics doing, musical stuff. But if you've got music with a message and you're encouraging the people and you're letting them know your story and you're sharing these songs, that's beautiful, man. I'm so
Thank
proud
you.
of you. I'm proud of you. Thank you for doing that. We need more of that. And
I
think
hope
about the book idea.
we'll have to come back and do this again because I've actually enjoyed it. And I've
Oh,
enjoyed getting
I'm
to
so.
know you too. One of these
Oh,
days,
thank
maybe I'll find a place to go in Texas and then I can go karaoke with you guys.
That would be great. Wouldn't that be something? Oh my gosh. And you could bring the music to your original songs. You could get up there and sing them. Just bring a thumb drive. For real.
Yeah,
That
that would
I
be so
always
fun.
encourage that because yeah, that would be so great. I could sit ready. Oh my gosh, that would be good. So the next song that we have, unfortunately, the last song that we have, make sure I'm reading it right. And it's just because it was a holiday song, I put it on the bottom. Nothing
Yeah.
against Christmas. I love Christmas. So this one is called Christmas in the Country. I love the title. Tell, excuse me, tell us a little bit about it, please, Mom.
This is a very interesting story. I sometimes go work at the polls around election time. And what I've learned is Republicans and Democrats can get along. um, we have a
What?
very, very beautiful relationship. I'm not even kidding you. And
Wow.
a lot of times we actually bond so well that it's like, why don't you switch to our party? And but to make a long story short, a lady I've gotten to go be very fond of. She's just a hoot. Her name's Barb Brockhoff. One day at the polls in front of everybody, she comes in and says, "Ma, I want to write you a song." I said, "Okay." And she wrote a couple of songs, very, very good. She wrote "Fall in Indiana" and she wrote "Christmas in the Country." And it's strictly her writing. It's just me performing it. And me and Bob worked out the music and the singing of it. But very, very good writer. But she's probably because she's becoming a very good friend, and she very much believes in what I'm doing, and to the point, I think she believes in me enough for 50 of us. So
Wow.
I'm like,
And
so
it
anyway.
really to have that, even if it's just one person, because that's how I feel now. I do honestly. I didn't have
Uh-huh.
anybody that believed in me, and even just to have one person, it makes all the difference. It really does because you're doing. I mean, that's just beautiful,
Yeah.
isn't it? I mean, gosh,
Yes.
and it's like, okay, where did you come from? How are you here to support me? When that's how did you know that's exactly what I need? Because emotional support and just lifting you up and encouragement, because it
Hmm.
takes a lot of nerve and it takes a lot of work to get your songs out there. I'm so proud of
Well,
you.
one thing I'll touch on there, if we have just a minute too,
Sure.
it is a really, really hard business and it's very cutthroat. And I think one of the biggest questions is how do you meet your goals and how do you make them? Because sometimes it's like going up the mountain and then it's coming down the mountain. You question your talent. You wonder if I'm good enough, especially when you're going to Nashville and all that talent's right there.
Ooh, yeah.
Like, how do I make the goal of getting onto the Opry before I'm too old? And you look at those things and without the Audrey Brown and the Barb Rockoff and my mom and Caden, without those people, it surely would be easy to give up at times, but they come right when you need them the most. Like, I could be giving up and Audrey will come and she'll say, "I got something for you to do," you know, and, these last few weeks, I can tell you, has been some of my hardest challenges. I had surgery and complications. So, again, like I've had a lot of things and I'm lucky to be sitting here. So
Yes.
when I'm doing whatever I'm doing, even if it's a little practice, a big practice, or whatever, if I'm making goals, if you believe it, you can achieve it is kind of the motto that I'm going to. Now, it's not always easy and you can give up, but I did want to leave people with that little tidbit because, like, I didn't know I was going to meet Barb at the polls. And I didn't know that she was a writer, a darn good writer, and I didn't know that she was going to want to write for me. So, and with the last surgery, she calls and Ruth calls, like, "Are you okay?" How you
Wow.
feeling today? And, when I'm doing too much, it's like, okay, you need to rest, do that another day. So I think that's one thing I wanted to leave people with, believe it, achieve it, work it, and don't give up,
Right. And
take rest when you
and
need
one of
it.
your yeah, and your other thing is that you're never too old. You're never too
Never
old.
too.
So you said before you get too old to go on the Grand Ole Opry, but look at Willie Nelson. He's still, you know what I mean? That's what my husband keeps saying. Look at Willie Nelson about his songwriting. He didn't get his first cut until he was whatever. I don't know, 60s, I guess. I forgot. Brett told me. My husband, he's always trying to encourage me
Well,
because
and
you get the
from what I understand, it only takes one invite.
yeah.
That's all it
That's
takes.
true.
Yeah.
That's true. And you could easily just get one just as easily as anyone else.
Uh-huh.
Absolutely. I love that. Just keep going forward. I love that. Thank you for those encouraging words. Really, people need to hear that. And that goes for anything that you're doing in life, whether it be writing a book,
Mhm.
starting a business, anything. Really, keep going. It only takes that one thing. It only takes that one product. It only takes that one name. It only takes that one commercial, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Don't stop. If you believe in it, if you believe in it enough in your heart and your spirit, keep going. You know what I mean? And I'm rooting for you. I'll be pulling for y'all for everything, and I'll be definitely be
Thank
pulling
you.
for you, Mom. You're so welcome. So let's go ahead and play this song. This is Christmas in the Country. Here we go,
Okay.
sweetheart. I'm excited. Here we go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's Christmas in the country, the snow is falling down. Grandma's in the kitchen with cookies all around. Grandpa's in the forest cutting down the tree. It's Christmas in the country for you and me. The kids are by the fire popping up some corn, singing Christmas carols, can't wait for Christmas morn. Tomorrow we'll take a sleigh ride, wave to everyone we know, then build a snowman with a smile and eyes made out of coal. Dad will read the story of baby Jesus' birth. Then we'll head to bed and pray goodwill and peace on earth. We'll wake up really early and hurry down to see if Santa ate his cookies and left presents around the tree. Yes, it's Christmas in the country, put a star atop the tree. We wish you Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas in the country.
Yes, I really like that. And you know what? That's another one I think would make a great song to sing to the kids around Christmas time, Why
Yeah,
not? Because
that's
they love
fun.
Christmas and they would really love that. Man, great job, Ma Bell. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
So before you leave, and I'm no hurry, I'd like
Okay.
to play my ads and tell everybody about our new sponsor and our new show
Sure.
coming up. And believe me, y'all, when I say I'm not bragging, I'm just so blessed and so in disbelief. And I just need y'all support. So let me play the ad first of all. I've played it twice already. Brett's played it for me on the radio, but this is the Bee Yogurt Hive. And Patty over there is so wonderful. I'm not even kidding. She is just so bubbly and so full of joy. And she's so excited to be sponsoring my show, our show. And I'm
Aw.
so excited to have her. So this is what I did, and I'll be doing the same thing for the Burger Depot. As I didn't get it finished, I was working on it. I'll make a little ad to go along with the a radio commercial. So that's what I do. If you ever want to sponsor our podcast, ladies and gentlemen, Your ad will be playing on the radio, and it will be playing on YouTube. It'll be everywhere and the radio. So I'll do a video ad and an audio ad and put them together and make one ad. So here we go. She's got a great place over there, B-Hop Yogurt Hive. Let me play this video. We'll be right back.
Step back in time at the B-Hop Yogurt Hive, that is, inspired by a 50s style diner located at 301 St. Mary Street, right here in Beeville, Texas, where you can build your own yogurt masterpiece with 9 varieties of delicious yogurt flavors and over 50 varieties of toppings to choose from. B-Hop Yogurt Hive also has delicious froyo sandwiches and root beer floats. So hop on over to B-Hop Yogurt Hive. Fresh, fast, friendly service with an old-time vibe. Check out B-Hop Yogurt Hive on Facebook for their hours and more information.
I like that song, and I thought I came up with that idea, the B-Hop, and that was actually already her theme song. I was like, I read your mind. Thank you so much to Patty and B-Hop Yogurt Hive. I appreciate y'all. And we are in Beeville, so it's B-Hop Yogurt Hive. I think it's so smart, clever name. And let me get back and play Burger Bash. I'm so honored to have David Garza, Burger Depot, joining our sponsorship team. I'm so excited. If anyone out there wants to sponsor Carolyn's Corner, you do not have to be local because, as you see, we're broadcasting everywhere. So just let me know. I would love to have you as a sponsor and get you some advertisement out there. So here we go. Let's see if it's in the right spot. I have no idea till I click this. Let's try it. Here we go. Hold on.
Head down to David Garza Burger Depot, Beeville's best. We're slinging fresh, never frozen, 100% beef patties, just like the mighty Trojan. A double patty masterpiece loaded with bacon, grilled onions, jalapenos, double cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, pickles, and buffalo sauce. Made with all fresh ingredients, this is a burger you won't forget. We're open 7 days a week from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call ahead at 361-350-8000 or visit our Facebook page, David Garza Burger Depot, for daily specials. We've got something for everyone's taste buds. Can't decide? We've got you covered. Tuesdays are all about the classics. 2 juicy burgers with fries and drinks for a satisfying lunch or dinner. And on Fridays, sink your teeth into a delicious double chili cheese dog. And hey, we proudly support the Beeville Trojans baseball team. Come on down to David Garza Burger Depot. Taste the legend and support your local team.
Wow, a big shout out to David Garza at Burger Depot. I really appreciate that. And I'm honored to say that David took advantage of our For the Love of Baseball special. So all of his ads will be played during every single game during the baseball season, probably about 10 times up until the end of the season. And if they go to the playoffs, they'll be playing them there. They're going to be live broadcasting every baseball game. So that's another great way you can advertise, but it ends soon. So get to hopping quickly. Contact me at the radio station, or you can contact me on Facebook. That's the best way. I always welcome more sponsors. I would love it. It helps support us because all these things we're doing, I'm so blessed. And that reminds me, Ma Bell and I were talking about this before the show. The time is finally here. This Friday, which is actually Good Friday, Carolyn's, well, it's Fun Time Karaoke. I took off the Carolyn because it's not just about me. It's about you people out there in Beeville and everywhere. We will be, for the first time in history ever, at the huge Grand Dance Hall. I can't even believe it. We will be at the Grand doing karaoke on the huge stage where all the stars have sang. The dance floor is over 5,000 feet. It's the biggest dance floor in South Texas. I'm still amazed. We are going to try everything we can. Believe me, we're bringing out everything in our arsenal to try to make sure you have a great time. We're running and running. And I'm like, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to have a 50-50 raffle. We're going to have prizes. We're going to, God willing, we're going to try to make you laugh as much as we can. And we want to hear you sing. I'm so excited. And then we changed our time on the La Tequila Jalisco. It was on Fridays, but luckily they switched for us. Thank God. So now we'll be at La Tequila Jalisco on Saturdays. We just love doing it because we have Ma Bell, we have so much fun doing our shows. We are goofballs. I'm a real goofball.
I'm going to have to come down there and meet you guys. That's just all there is to it.
Yes, I would love that. Anytime you let me know. We love doing it. And then we're doing, the radio show, the podcast. I'm just trying to keep doing what I'm doing because I love it so much. And we just keep growing. You are season, I forgot what episode you are. Let's see, you're episode 23. So that means you're show number 123. Congratulations.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Congratulations to you.
Thank
That's
you. It's mind
awesome.
blowing.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's really mind blowing how fast time has gone and how many shows we've done. It really, really is. Ladies and gentlemen, please mark your calendars. We want to see you Friday at the Grand. Fun time karaoke. You're not going to want to. Oh, and I forgot to mention it's free. There's no admission. There's no admission. Have you ever wanted to sing on a big stage? Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Yes.
Like it's huge. It's so amazing. You get to be the star. This is the most exciting thing. And I talk about it every week. I know for a fact that God is doing all of this. And when he
Yes.
said something big for you, he wasn't kidding. And I'm like, that's the biggest thing that we could possibly do in Beeville, Texas. And I'm just like, what?
That's
Oh my
awesome.
God. Yeah, it's beyond belief. But I'm so blessed. And I'm just going to we're going to keep trying to go and keep doing it as best we can. Brett, did you have something for me? A note? My husband brought me a note. Let's see what he's got.
We'll send the next song, but after you do the podcast.
Just Texas.
The songs on there.
Okay. Okay, you're going to put them on there? Do you want me to go ahead? I'm sorry, I'm trying to ask him. Do you want me to go ahead and okay, don't lose the note. Okay, we have a special request, so we'll definitely play that for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. You don't know how happy that makes me. I always say that the radio land, it's like a different world. It's full of sunshine and butterflies. Even though it's right outside my door. It's a joke. I don't know. It's almost like a new, different area. Ma Bell, I am been so honored to have you here. It's been so much fun. I hope you had a good time.
Oh, I did, and it's so good to finally meet you. So
Oh, same here.
let's
honey.
stay in
Honestly,
touch for sure.
Yes, and keep tuning in as much as you can to the shows and comment. And I try speaking of comments, I try my best to keep up with them. Oops. That being said, that's better. FYI, Carolyn, Billy is going to be on Poppy's book. Oh my God, that's so exciting. Another great artist in Canada. He's coming back on. I forgot when. Billy V is coming back on Carolyn's Corner soon. I forgot when. I have to go get my phone. And he's going to put a part in Marie's book. Marie, that is so beautiful.
That's
God, this
neat.
book is going to be epic. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to remind you to please, how would they find your music, Ma Bell? Tell them. I know you said Spotify. Tell us where they can find it.
I'm on Spotify, Apple, and that'll be under Kathy Bell. I'm working on getting my Ma Bell stuff set up. We're going to work on a website, but for now, the easiest way to actually send me a message or book me or anything is under my Facebook page, which is https://www.facebook.com/mabellfishingblues.
Ma Bell Fishing Blues. Well, first of all, let me just say the fact that you remembered every bit of that is impressive. I can't even. I do have a website that I built, and I'm in love with it. I think it came out really good. In fact, you're on there right now. You got a big picture of you on my website, carolinscorner.live. And I figured it out all by myself. I have to brag because that's hard for me to do. So I figured it out. If they go on our website, carolinscorner.live, and click on your picture, it'll take them right to our YouTube so they can watch it directly. His name is Bob McGlippin. Wait, McGilpin.
That's
McGilpin.
yeah.
And you're on our YouTube, I see, Audrey. Thank you. Hey, Audrey, while you're there, please subscribe. Do y'all know how hard it is to get subscribers on YouTube? It is hard. Please subscribe, y'all. Subscribe, like, follow, love, share. Whatever you can do. Do whatever you can do. We need all the help we can get. We're growing so much. We are booking now and into October. I'm like, okay, after my birthday, October 7th, let's stop for a while so we can take a breath. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
Ma Bell, I'm so honored. I'm so honored to have you all here, folks. I continue to be blessed, and that's because you guys and gals are here. And without you, what would we do? My little motto is, all we need is you. Otherwise, I'd be talking to myself, which I do all the time, and then I'd have to answer myself, but that'd be bad.
I'm honored to be here.
Oh, thank you so much, honey. I really appreciate it. I'm so excited you got to come on, and I'm so
Me too.
that we worked it out. Thank God. You know, I
Yes.
get so many And honestly, this is the truth. That day, when I wasn't
Mhm.
sure, I had like 20 people message, and I was just like, honestly, I was like, okay, blah, 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 so I want to apologize for that, but I'm so glad you were persistent. I'm so glad we worked it out. And I want to wish you the best of luck, continue success, and continue to be blessed. Yes, Bob Beckley. Yes, Bob, thank you for being here, man. Bob Beckley commented and put a post, because I put a post on there about the Vietnam Veterans Day, which is coming
Aw,
up. It's going to be on the same day we do our karaoke show. And he put one of his songs that he wrote for the veterans. Thank you for that, Bob. You're so awesome. Gosh,
I
all of
need
y'all
to
are so,
write one.
how did I get so blessed? Right? Gosh. Um, Gosh, I always hate to leave, but I do have a special
Yeah.
shout out. I'm going to go ahead and play a couple of songs. Ma Bell, thank you so much. Don't
Thank
go anywhere,
you.
ladies and gentlemen. You're so welcome. We're going to play a couple of songs, and I'll come right back with that special request. Thank you so much. We'll be back. All right. Well, I'm still on the air. Do you want to hang around? Let me get.
Well, I probably better go for now because my dog's needing to go. I heard him.
Oh, okay, sweetie. Well, thank you so much.
But I might
Well,
pop
thank you
back
so
in
much for being.
after I get a bite to eat and put him out. I may come back after I change all this and
Absolutely. Yeah. I don't know how. I'm not going to be here much longer, honestly, because we haven't eaten it yet. We've been so busy today. So I'm probably just going to do this shout out, and then we're going to go. Not that I don't want you to come back, but I won't be here. I'm starving.
that's okay. And
Thank
I'm
you.
hungry too. So, well, we'll do it
Yes.
again sometime if you're game. I've got a lot of new music coming
Absolutely.
out. So
Absolutely. That would be great. Thank you so much. Just keep in touch. You have all my information. Just let me know. Okay.
I definitely will. Thank you, Carolyn. And thank
Thank
your
you.
husband for all he does.
I
And
will. Yes. Thank you, Brett. I couldn't do any of it without him. That's for sure.
people forget
All
to
right.
think that I'll see
I
you
know. I know.
later.
Thank you so much, beautiful. God bless you. Bye bye.
You
Thank you,
too.
Bob.
Bye.
Don't go anywhere. I got one more shout out. Let's see what we got. Okay, where is it? I'm still on air. Okay, so next, this song.
Yeah.
You put a stop sign.
Yeah. Stop sign.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got a couple more things to do real quick. Thank y'all so much for being here. Man, it's always an honor to be here with y'all, and I really do mean that. I love it. I love it. I love it. Is this the song, the first one?
Yeah, that one. This guy from Eugene.
Eugene Martinez and Lionel Alvarez.
Goes out to South Texas Hard Hitter Car Club.
Hard hitter?
Yeah.
You were? Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Hold on just a second, Bob. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much and welcome back to Carolyn's Corner. So we're about to head out and get something to eat because I'm starving Marvin. You ever hear that? Anyway, big girls got to eat. We've been busy today. Please keep in mind, we'd love to have you all come out to the Grand on Friday night. The doors open at 7. We'll be playing music from 7 to 8. You can sure get there then. That way you can get yourself a good table. I got a feeling it's going to be very busy. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. Get there early. You can turn in your song, get yourself a table. And the karaoke actually is going to start at 8 o'clock. So we will see you there. And then Saturday, we'll be at the La Tequila Jalisco. Fun Time Karaoke is from 7 to 10. It's always a blast. You absolutely have to get there early to get yourself a seat. So we have a very special shout out and announcement. We have a special request. And sir, thank you so much. Sirs, there's 2 of you out there. Thank y'all so much for listening in. It means a lot to me. It really does. So a big shout out to Eugene Martinez and Lionel Alvarez. And they want this song to go out to South Texas Hard Hitter Car Club. So here we go. Your wish is our command. I don't know why they say it like that. Do you? It doesn't make any sense. Your wish has been granted. Let's say it like that. Here we go. Thank you so much for tuning in. Here we go. Is that okay? I'm afraid my truck won't make it. I know I'm trying to figure out a way. Oh my gosh, I'm so trying to figure out a way. I'm trying to figure out a way, Marie, believe me. But But the thing is, I'm babysitting Spencer this week. And by the time I get back home, we haven't even set up to see if the lights work, if anything works. Oh, it's going to be hard. I wish I could find somebody that could. I just don't know. Believe me, it's on the top of my priority list. But we have so much to do every minute I have because I got to babysit. I'm not coming back till Thursday night. I'm gonna try to come back Thursday afternoon so we can go up there and set everything up. But I'm gonna try. Oh God, I'm gonna try. Please forgive me if I can't. I really am gonna try. I would do a cab, but that would be very expensive. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and sign off of the live stream. We're going to keep going on the radio. Man, I'm so glad y'all tuned in. I hope you had fun, as much fun as I did. And Marie, I'm not forgetting about you. I promise. I promise. And I'll try to read your message when I get home. I'm working on the video for Burger Depot, making signs for the show. But I'm not forgetting about you ever. There's no way I could. Bob, thanks again for tuning in. Everyone that's here, thank y'all so very much. It's always a blast to have y'all here. Audrey, thank you. You did a great job on those videos, by the way. You really did. And I'm not sure who else is here, but thank you. Tia, if you're still here, thank you so much. Tell Michael we're still looking forward to having him on. I love that you're tuning in. That makes me so happy. Oh, I haven't chased you off yet. Thank God. We got some more big things coming. Our guest last week, we've got a plan to maybe do something in the comedy realm. So y'all stay tuned. Hopefully I have time to figure that out. It'll be a virtual show, unfortunately, because she's in Nashville, I'm in Beeville, but that's okay. I like the way they both end in Bill, whatever. Didn't even think of that. Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Let me just check the comments one more time. Yeah, me too. I was worried too for a little bit there, Bob. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Let me throw you a kiss, give you a big hug, and remember, you are important. You do matter. And I love you. I really do. Thanks for tuning in. You didn't have to. You could have been doing anything else, but you're here. Good to see you here again. Oh, you're so welcome, Marie. I love you so much. Air hug for you, baby. Air hug for you. I'm trying so hard to figure it out how I can get you over here. That's one of my priorities, I promise. Okay, I'll see what I can do. I'm going to try. I got an idea. All right. I love y'all guys. Have a good night, okay? Get some rest, and we'll see you on Friday. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. Bye.